Kate, the first thing I want to ask is why on earth haven't they insisted on questioning the boyfriend? Presumably he's a prime suspect. I mean, I read that he's refused the invitation. Who gets to refuse an invitation?
Yeah, well, good morning. This is the difficult thing. It's understanding American laws in relation to UK laws that we've all grown up around. Apparently you can exercise the 4th and 5th Amendment over there, and that allows him to protect himself, basically. He didn't have to go in for questioning on advice of his lawyer. And these are things that we're still having to ask ourselves as to why he hasn't been questioned. The boat hasn't been forensically searched. We just really want the UK forces to get involved with this. They're willing to. Unfortunately, over there also the US Virgin Islands police have to invite other police forces to join the investigation, and so far they're not doing that.
Really shocking case. And has there been much involvement from the British consulate as well?
I'm not actually sure on things like that. I'm more the other side of more information on Sarm, and I've also met Ryan and spent time with them. But we have a big group, and there's people appointed in the group to do different things like that.
Sure. Well, can you tell us a little bit more about Ryan? How long had they been together, and did you like him? What sort of relationship was it?
When I first met him, I thought he was lovely. He was charming, charismatic, really outgoing and fun to be around. And I thought, he suited Sarm really well. They were together for a few months. I met him several times. They spent time with me and my partner as well. And we really liked him. There was no concern whatsoever. When she said she was going back to work with him on his boat, we actually encouraged her to do that.
What do you think now? 18 months since your friend disappeared?
It's difficult to say. Obviously, she's in our thoughts daily. My mind changes daily. It goes from horrific, really dark thoughts of what could have happened, which you obviously don't want to think about, up until, she could have fallen off that boat. The events that would have happened to her fallen off with no noise, not being able to raise an alarm. The other boats that were very close by didn't hear anything. It's not impossible, but it's very, very unlikely that she fell off that boat that night.
I was going to say, I think you got one of the last messages from her. She was in the bar.
I did.
Before she went missing. Did that text suggest that she was happy?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I messaged her to see how the first charter had gone. And she seemed fine. They'd finished the charters, they'd gone for a drink, they were sat in the bar, they were seen by other friends as well. They seemed to be, just chilling after a day's work and really fun. She sounded absolutely fine, yeah.
Sarm's parents have been out to the BVI, spoken to the police there. They showed CCTV of the couple leaving the bar that they'd been in that night, but that CCTV stopped short of them boarding the yacht. And the family have asked, haven't they, to see that in its entirety. What's been the response of the police, and why do you think they won't share that fully?
Yeah, this is a strange one. So her parents were shown the CCTV footage when they visited the Virgin Islands. And then, according to her mum, the police officer, she stood up and stopped the tape at the end. And then, but we're not actually sure it was the end of the tape. They're not clear on the time stamp and the date of it. We don't know if it definitely was Sarm's last movements. We've been told it is. It was them walking along a promenade towards their dinghy, the dinghy they would have got in to take them back to the boat. So we've asked for that to be released because we think it's important that there might be some answers on that CCTV. We know over here that, cases of missing people, when the CCTV footage is viewed by millions of people, things can be resolved. They won't release the footage. They say it's on part of an ongoing investigation. So we're now asking, what is the ongoing investigation that you're doing? And we're just getting no communication from the police at all.
And where is Ryan? What is he doing now?
We believe he's in Grenada. People are keeping an eye on him. The sailing community is a big community and we all look after each other. So obviously we were out there for a long time. A lot of people met Sarm. We do get updates of where he is. Last we heard Grenada, we don't know what he's doing for work. We believe his boat is up for sale, but he's blocked me. He doesn't talk to me anymore. We did have conversation for a while afterwards, but I can't reach him by phone. He doesn't answer my messages, and he's blocked me on Facebook, along with Sarm's mother as well.